Well, 2023 gave many of us a ride for our money. Many changes, many unexpected, unanticipated happenings in our personal lives, and especially in our collective lives. Here we are, though, we're a month in to another new year, a year that I suspect is going to ask a great deal from all of us. Yet, what a gift that we get to be here once more at the start of a new year with all of the unknowns that lie before us. Here we are at a place in which we are able to think about the things that we value and care about. Here we are at the jumping off point for setting a resolve, not so much a resolution that you have to hold to, but a resolve for a new year. As our Blue Note pointed out, it's important to recognize that the things that we set our resolve on may not take place within our lifetimes, but that does not make it a futile pursuit. There's a legend that exists of the oak beams at New College in Oxford, England. New College is one of Oxford's oldest. It was founded in 1379. At its heart lies a dining hall that features expansive oak beams across its ceiling. About a century ago, an entomologist discovered that the beams were infested with beetles and would need replacing. The college agonized over where they might find oaks of sufficient size and quality to make new beams, because back in 1379, there were trees that were enormous. 500 years later, maybe not so much. Someone suggested that there might be some worthy oaks on the college lands. These colleges are endowed with pieces of land scattered across the country, which are run by a college forester. They called in the forester, who of course had not been near the college itself for years, and asked him if there were any oaks for possible use. He said, "Well, sirs, we was a-wondering when you'd be asking." Upon further inquiry, it was discovered that when the college was founded, a grove of trees of oaks had been planted to replace the beams in the dining hall when they became beetly, because oak beams always become beetly in the end. This plan had been passed down from one forester to the next for over 500 years, saying, "You don't cut them oaks, them's for the college hall." Now, in all likelihood, this story is a blend of myth and reality, but as with all good legends, this story conveys larger truths. One, that the symbiotic relationship with the natural world around us is a useful way to maintain human civilization for centuries to come. And two, the actions that we engage in have repercussions far beyond our own span of a life. So as we think about the things that maybe did not come to fruition this past year, as we think about what is calling to us from our future, perhaps now is the time to let go of the idea that our lives do not have impact and consequence, not only in the immediacy of now, but also for the long term. There are many, many ways to approach the start of a new year, a beginning of any sort, really. We can reflect on the things that have held us back, things that have been an impediment to us. We can search our hearts for our purpose and resolve to live into that. We can choose a word to inspire us, a word we strive to embody and grow from in the coming year. Rituals provide us the opportunity to illuminate such desires. We have a ritual today that you're invited to take part in that gives you a means to symbolically release that which you no longer need and to welcome in that which you want to manifest in the coming months and year. You'll be invited to take part in this ritual of letting go and resolve through what we call our burning bowl communion. And to help with your discernment, I'm going to offer you a series of questions for your contemplation. And as you receive these questions, note if there's any of the following areas that particularly resonate with you in this season of your life. And we're going to take some time between each question to hopefully let it sink in and give you a little time to see if there's something that resonates. So use this time as a time to return to the home of your soul as much as you can. So if you want to close your eyes, if that helps you to reflect more, you're welcome to do that. Here are some questions, and we're going to begin with the release and letting go. So just reflect on the past year, how it went for you. Is there a person, a place, or a habit that has consistently been a hindrance to your well-being? Is there someone or something that you feel called to let go of, to say no to in this next season of your life? Has there been a life-negating occurrence, a hindrance to your well-being that leaves you regularly feeling drained of energy, alienated, or resentful? So tuck those questions to the side. If there's something that really resonated with you, hold on to that, something that it feels like it's time to release. And we're going to shift over to asking some questions for things that you might want to manifest. Think about when or how your body is skillfully engaged. What would you like to do to feel this way more often? When or how do you feel emotionally engaged? Let yourself dream about something that would add more joy to your life. What would help you feel more comfortable in regard to your relationship with money? When or how do you feel connected to those you love and value? So again, let those questions filter through your being and see if there's something that sparked a kind of an excitement in you, something that you want to focus on in these next months and this next year. So now, hopefully you've, caught something that is meaningful to you. I'm going to describe the ritual we're going to take part in now. You see before you a table set with a bowl for burning away those things that you wish to release. And there's a number of votive candles on the opposite side of the table, which are available for you to light to symbolize that which you wish to illuminate for the coming year. And the way we'll release things, I have flash paper, and Linda and Joanne are going to pass this around. So you have two options. If you want to write something on the paper so it feels more tangible, of something you want to let go of, you can do that. If you just want to kind of imbue this paper with it, you can do that as well. And in a moment, I'll be asking you to come forward to release what you no longer need and to light a candle to symbolize something you want to energize in this coming year. And we know that burning a slip of paper or lighting a candle does not mean that the process of letting go or of manifestation are complete. But I do invite you to experience this ritual as one step in the process of saying no to a part of your life that has been life negating for you, and to say yes to that which you wish to create. And I know with our friends at home, it would be difficult to do this in a remote way, but later today or sometime this week, you can engage in a similar process of your own. You can release something, you can burn it, you can bury it, you can light a candle to illuminate something you want to manifest. Does everybody have a piece of paper if you want that? And I'll give you a few moments if you're writing something down. Okay, in just a moment, I'm going to demonstrate the flash paper. It can be a bit startling, but it's also, I think, really satisfying. And after I demonstrate that, you're invited to come forward. There'll be some ambient music playing in the background while we do this. So if you can start the ambient music. And we do have a fire extinguisher here just in case. It's never been an issue, but that might calm some people.